Good morning and welcome back to part 2 of the Icom IC-7100, and today we're going to look inside some of the menus within the radio. This radio was Icom's first shack in the box from the 706. It's full HF, 6 meters, 4 meters, 270 D-Star, and it's capable of 2 meter SSB, which is a bonus. So let's switch it on, because I've not switched it on for a few days. It's as it came out of the box. So we've got 2 meters there. If you want to change bands, we simply just quickly press that and you select it with the bands, or you can do a frequency input. So we'll come out of that. If you wanted to go into 2 meter SSB, you quickly touch the FM button and it will come up SSB, CW, RTTY, AM, FM. Really good. You have all the tuner connector button here. So if you've got an LDG tuner and you're running an iPad cable to an LDG, you can press that and it will tune your tuner for you. On here you have a menu, and this is for this menu here. Here's menu 1, duplex tone and voice, and memory 3. Yes, it has got a bit of a scope, it's there. So let's get back out of that and press menu. Mic and RF power. I haven't played these, to be quite fair, so these are not my settings as it came from the factory. So we'll press that. Mic gains on 660. RF power, we'll turn that way down. This is a percentage, and that's what it is. So then we've got noise blanker, noise reduction, notch, set, speed and pitch, preamp and attenuator, digital, quick menu, auto tune, break, XFC, speech, and memory pad. So if you press speech,
F6145.5 megahertz FM.
So we'll quickly have a look around and see what's on 40 meters. And we'll try the DSP.
I think so. He is making this.
Press and hold it.
Het is allemaal de same, maar verschillende names on it.
The DSP is really affected.
Other names sitting out nog on this same area. I think so. There's a company in Wales. He is making this with
the filters do make it. Manual notch. If you press and hold manual notch, you can come up with this. And you can go across.
I'm
going to take the notch off. Your filters, if you want to change your filters, we're on filter 2. Filter 3, and then you can alter them. Back to filter 1. And then back to filter 2. So you can alter your filters in this by pressing that button and using the actual rotary controller there. So let's have a look in the menu. That's the one we went to before, my mistake. We'll play the quick menu. So you've got VSC, I'll have to read the manual on this. Your meter type, priority watch. There's no GPS in this radio, just to make you aware. But you can actually put in your coordinates in off Google Earth and give approximate location. GPS position, we already know that. I'll touch it. And it's come up with my grid location in your Oscar 83 Victor Lima. So if you press the SWR and hold it, you come up with this display. So you've got your ALC, your compression, your SWR and your power. You've got your volts there and the temperature of the radio. So we'll come out of that and go back to 2 meters. And there we're there. If we want to go to memory mode, there you go, and you can put in your memories and come back out. This radio, when you're programming repeaters, will scan the tone if you press and hold it to save you the job. To put in the offsets, you have to go in the menu. So let's quickly have a look inside the menu. So we'll press set. We'll start at the top. Only 4 pages. You've got voice memo. So you can do a QSO recorder. And you can record files. You can record incoming audio, outgoing audio to save you from CQing. Call sign. Well, that's obvious. You've got your call sign there. Receive history. And you can go through. And it records all the people that have been on D-Star. If you've not tried D-Star, do have a play with it. It's quite good. DB memory. GPS. So you can go in here and set your information. As I said, it won't show up that if you've not got a GPS. So you can buy a GPS unit for it, a little dongle. But is it really worth it? So you've got your position, your memory, TX alarm. If you do buy a 7100 and it has 2 little lines above the zeros on your display of the frequency, it's because your TX alarm is on. Do not reset the radio. You will wipe the D-Star repeater list. A word of warning. Then you've got speech. You can have the speech on. Receive speech. S-level speech. Mo speech. Alphabet. We'll go back at that one. QSO log. It's off. If you want to save your QSO log and you receive, you can put it on there. CSV format as well. Function. You've got the monitor, your monitor level, the beep limit. RF squelch control. TX display. Split and duplex. You want that when you're putting on repeaters and you want to put in like a 1.6 or a 7.6 shift. You would press that button there and you can see offset there. And you just change that one there. And you go down. So we'll go back out of that to that menu. I've gone too far. Tuner, leave it as it is. There's no need to play with a tuner. Unless you're putting on the Icom tuner, then you'll have to say change the setting. So come on that. Tone control. You can set your audio and treble by using this. So I've got it on RX. FM. I've got the bass on 2, the treble on 0. But you can do it on SSB, AM, FM, DV, RTTY, CW. So all in all, it's a very good radio. Connectors. This is where you're going to play FTA and stuff like that. You're going to change some of these now. I'll just quickly scroll through. And it's quite good. You get the cable with the radio, by the way. So if you are into FT8, you can connect it straight into your computer because the radio does have the sound card, which is an added bonus. You've got your display there. So you've got the brightness, your LCD, the backlight, your meter hole. You are getting a lot of money. Sorry, a lot of things in this radio for your money. SD card, others, information. You can do a touchscreen calibration. This will tell me the version. It's really, really good radio to use. Quite an easy radio to use. And that's the menus, really, of the Icom 7100. Should you buy it? Should you shortlist it? I think you should buy it. If you've got the money, go and buy this radio. If there are any companies watching this video and you would like Stockport Radio Society to review a product, please get in touch with us. We'd love to review a product for you, but we only do honest reviews. For me, this is my last purchase. I do love the radio. It is connected to the hotspot and it does what it says on the tin. Yes, it does weigh a bit. I'm going to tell you, it weighs about £2 in weight, but it frees up so much space on your desk. So if you're working, you can push it back. If you want to bring it forward, you bring it forward. All the cables that you get with the pack inside the box are all shielded. So, you know, everything is in the box what you will need. The only thing I've done is I've used my own RJ45 1 meter cable coming from the actual unit. And then I put the microphone into there because I intend to swap it to the Icom SM30. But overall, a very good radio. The DSP, I don't think there's going to be anyone on 20 meters, but I will have a look. I will take manual notch off and we'll just have a quick. I'll be very surprised if there's anybody on. The band conditions today are very. There is somebody there. No. I'll try on 10. Now we'll go back to 40 meters.
For on a radio rally for €100, dus het was fuck up alley and people would get through to you. But,
so if you want to quieten it down a little bit.
is it damp with you at the minute? You got any of the wet stuff, Steve? M0VY.
Certainly works. So that was part 2 of the Icom IC-7100. Thank you for watching it. Do click subscribe, like and share, and I'll say 7-3.